So, this is a little bit of what we do actually at CryptoDATA. And I want actually to explain you a little bit more of my background, our background as a company, who we were and who we are today, how we grew up to the successful business we are today. Actually, there's a lot of beautiful things that happened over the years. So let's put it like this. By studies, I'm just an ordinary computer programmer, a developer, computer developer, just like you guys. Back in 2007, I went to the university, graduated university. And then I considered I have to build a business. I learned a lot of IT and technology while studying. But still, I wouldn't find myself in that position of going to a 9 to 5 job, regular job. So that is actually the point in 2012 probably, when I met my business partner, Bogdan. And together we considered we can actually not change the world at that time. We thought, okay, we could embrace technology. At that time, the blockchain technology was very, very new to everybody. It was in its early stages of development. So together with Bogdan, we gathered like 3,500, 4,000, so like $4,000. And we started building a shy data center, a very small data center down in Romania. In a year or so, that data center actually was successful enough. And it grew up to this. In a year time, we actually managed to build a data center for blockchain technology. At that time, indeed, blockchain meant mining cryptos. Only that. Everybody considered blockchain is cryptocurrencies and cryptocurrencies as blockchain, which is not true. And I will explain you why. But imagine, in a few years' time, we kept developing this data center. This is actually the pictures of that place where we, particularly with our hands, and with the team you see here, because most of our team here actually built the business together with us. And we started from this. 2016, we grew up very fast. We are somewhere labeled number 4th or 5th data center for blockchain technologies in Europe, that large. But we consider we can even improve a lot. We had enough IT background. We had enough developing background. And we had that actually desire to do something more, to grow our business, to grow our skills, to grow our actually jobs and future, okay? Because it's not enough to be thankful to what you have today. You have to look in the future, you have to build your future, and you have to develop your future. So shortly we understood by 2016, 2017, blockchain is a technology, okay? Blockchain is an amazing technology. Cryptocurrencies are just a financial application of the blockchain technologies. But we thought, okay, why don't we look at the bigger picture? Why everybody looks at blockchain just as a financial app? Do we want that much to change the financial world? No. We want to have technology massively adopted, okay? Why don't people think of blockchain usage in different other industries than the financial ones? So that is the T0 of our company. When we're motivated enough, we started building capital. We started developing the company to further innovate technology, to further develop technology, and to actually over-exceed ourselves. Me and Bogdan, the two guys, with a team that big back in the days. Some of the team over here, you already met. They're here with us, and they're happy actually to be part of the CryptoDATA funding members. 2017, we consider we can improve and bring the technology and evolve the blockchain technology into other industries than the financial ones, such as actually my background, telecom development. Okay? You can bring technology in literally everything, because nowadays everything gets digital, everything goes digital. So our dream, our vision was higher. Our dream and vision was higher than actually just building a regular business. It wasn't easy. We had countless sleepless nights developing. We had countless sleepless nights considering where else we can innovate, where else we can bring blockchain to help developing the technology. So that's the T0 when we consider, okay, what this blockchain does at its best? Cryptographic algorithms, so cryptography, okay? By the way, where crypto word comes from, okay? Cryptography is actually from the ancient Greek. Crypt means hidden, graphy means writing, okay? So cryptography is actually the science, the mathematical science of hidden writing. So then if we have an amazing encryption algorithm, where else can we use it? Let's use it in actually data transmission models, okay? Because data transmission today relies, or better said, any industry relies today on data transmission from telecom, operating systems, computers, electrical vehicles, refrigerators, smart vacuum cleaners. Everything today relies on secure data transmission. So that's actually the core of our business development at CryptoDATA, secure data transmission. Okay, now it works. So, 2017, we developed the patent called VOBP, Voice over Blockchain Protocol, which is actually an amazing architecture for computers. It's a technology. Where can we implement this technology? Where can we actually implement secure data transmission? Virtually in everything. Is it enough to send secure data between two or more devices? No. We need to further innovate. Our vision, our dream was to actually bring even more. Okay, I can communicate, I can send data from one point to another without being actually biased. But what else we can do? We can develop a secured environment, a secured operating system. So we did. 2018, 2019, we at CryptoDATA got to develop, I would proudly say, the world's fourth operating system, okay? So we have Windows as an operating system, okay? We have the Apple operating system, we have the basic Linux, and then we have the CryptoDATA OS. '19 actually is the moment when we developed our operating system and we started developing our own devices, our own hardware. First, we developed the Impulse, the world's first, okay? The world's first, I will say it again, smartphone with a physical encryption key, with a hardware encryption key. What's the main purpose of that device? Cybersecurity, protecting users like you guys from the cyber threats. Because nowadays, it's not enough to have digital things. It's mandatory to protect them. It's mandatory to protect our private lives. It's mandatory to protect our bank accounts, email addresses, credit cards we use on a daily basis. So that's actually the need of privacy and cybersecurity in everybody's pocket. Impulse was the first amazing device we developed, and the world's first, again, it's our patent. It's written with these hands by me and Bogdan. So that is actually, and was, an amazing, amazing achievement for us. But still that's not enough. The vision went higher, bigger, okay? We had a higher target than actually building smartphones, building the operating systems. So we considered, okay, we're skilled enough, we can start developing computers. So we did. 2019, 2020, we developed BASP. This tiny little computer you probably have seen here. This actually is the world's first. Sorry. This is the world's first cybersecurity dedicated computer. It comes factory with CryptoDATA operating system. It supports also a multimedia operating system, just like any normal computer. It has plenty of features, gizmos, external displays, and so on. And it does actually everything at its best, and is developed by us 100%. Furthermore, it's not enough to develop a computer or the first generation of smartphone. You have actually to improve, you have to innovate and bring new technology for the users. You have to bring novelty and develop. Because actually as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, it is very, very important to target as high as possible. You should never rely on what you have today. You should think about building the future and building the future of your business at first. So the next project, the next super device we built is Hider. And learning from the previous experience, a secured device protecting you from cyber threats is not enough. Because of course, imagine you have a scale. Here you have multimedia, and here you have privacy. Between multimedia and privacy, there's a fine line. And you have to choose whether you want multimedia, you lose privacy. If you want privacy, you lose multimedia. So then, a device that brings you a lot of cybersecurity and protection will not be that multimedia. And this is what actually, with Hider, we wanted to innovate, correct, and bring as the world's first. So by 2021, 2022, Hider is actually our flagship smartphone, the second generation, which actually has both a multimedia operating system as well a cybersecurity dedicated environment. Okay? And we are proud to have achieved this in meantime, and probably again a world first. A cybersecurity tool within a multimedia device. Of course, we got to develop the Minter Guardian, which again, it is an amazing tool, an amazing device, both meant to actually bring users internet access, bring users Wi-Fi connection, as well as cybersecurity tools. And as you can see, the core of each project we develop at CryptoDATA is actually cybersecurity. Yes? We develop cybersecurity and implement in various kinds of projects and devices. We develop custom projects for various entities. We run custom projects by ourselves. And I can name a few of them. Successful projects we run, we developed 100% at CryptoDATA, live in the market. And I can mention Whisper. How many of you here use Whisper as a communication app? I wish, guys, after the event, please download. It is a free app. It will never be paid, okay? It is a free app called Whisper, W-I-S-P-R. You can find it on Play Store, on App Store, everywhere, okay? It is actually a WhatsApp, Signal, Telegram-like app. Just it is meant to protect your privacy. It does not collect user data. It does not do all the harmful things any other third-party app in the online sphere would do. It is developed by us, and it is actually a free-to-use, a gift for our users. So please try to rely on Whisper rather than all the other third-party apps that collect unauthorized data. Then, of course, we developed various projects. The encrypted devices we just spoke about. Bank of Energy is an amazing project we run in Europe for the moment for power bank sharing. Momentum Automotive, most likely, many of you already heard that CryptoDATA built a car. What is all about? Do you know? Have you ever heard we built an electrical vehicle? Why did we build an electrical vehicle? Just because we can? No. Imagine we develop cybersecurity technology. Where can we implement the cybersecurity technology? In day-by-day devices, smart house devices, smart city devices. But where else? What other industry goes towards smart things? The automotive industry becomes smarter and smarter. Today's vehicles are not actually anymore mechanical vehicles. They become smart. Smart means cybersecurity threats. Smart means as long as you have digital things in every product, you should protect it. You should protect yourself, and you should protect your device. So we considered our secure data transmission. We considered our technology can be implemented in the automotive industry as well. So in the last 4 years, at CryptoDATA, we developed a concept car, fully functional, 800 horsepower, fully developed by us, over 100 patents filed as a technology. We at CryptoDATA, we're technology developers, not cars manufacturers, just to make sure everybody understands. But of course, once you develop technology, you want to show it to the world and you want to implement it. So that's actually what the ambition that drove us to build from scratch, from zero, an electrical vehicle, 100% by us, 100% by our engineers, to showcase the world our technology. And by the way, one of our proud advisors, members, is himself Martin Eberhard, the co-founder of Tesla, the guy who was formerly the CEO previous to Elon Musk. He's the guy that shared with us passion, ideas, guided us how to build and how to implement technology. Then, of course, CryptoDATA is involved in various activities, such as the non-profit organizations. We finance the Eternity, which is a purely non-profit organization for planting trees, because we feel so. We feel for the environment around us, and we feel to protect the surroundings. Moreover, speaking about technology, as you can see, every single device I've presented, every single project I've presented, speaks about blockchain. Implementing blockchain as a technology. But how do we do that? Definitely, we had to develop our own blockchain network. Because when you speak about blockchain, when you speak about cybersecurity, using encryption from a blockchain network, you speak about your own development. So that's how Xiden, actually our own blockchain, went alive. Xiden is the core of our technology. Xiden is the core we rely on, is the technology we rely on, and is actually the heart and the soul of every single technological device we build. What more? Sales. Of course, once you develop technology, on one side you do research and development, so you develop technology. On the other side, you have to sell the technology, you have to sell the devices to the worldwide. How do we do that? So that's how Zixar actually went alive. A year ago, we considered how is the best approach? What is the best approach, actually, to build a sales structure? Do we go the traditional way of selling devices over Facebook, Google, and paying influencers, bloggers, with no engagement? It's a nonsense. We have innovative technology, we have new products, we build new products, and we have the ambition to make something new, to make something better than the others did. We have the ambition to sell something in a different way that even the successful guys from the States did. Okay, look at most of the major corporates in the States. They still approach the same old-fashioned mentality of selling products over a centralized marketing structure, over a centralized marketing strategy, and still we felt that's not enough. So Zixar actually is the successful sales platform built entirely by CryptoDATA, administrated entirely by CryptoDATA, and actually bringing our products, bringing our projects to you guys, bringing the projects and products to our community. So our ambition already exceeded everything that we've seen from different other businesses, and we tried to innovate. 2022, this year, is probably the most successful year we ever had at CryptoDATA. And I want a round of applause for that. 2022 is the year when everybody got to know us. When we set up Zixar as a sales platform, but that's not enough. 2022 March, we launched and showed the worldwide our technology and the electrical vehicle momentum. And that is a world's first. And it comes from these hands. From these two hands plus a few hundred more. You know this gentleman, right? He founded at least as successful business as we did. That's called Tesla. That guy is the founder of Tesla, and he is actually guiding us towards a successful business. 2022, moreover, it's not enough to develop technology. It's not enough to have a vision, ambition, and a mindset. You need actually to do something to make your products known, to make your success known to the others. How do you bring your successful story to the worldwide? How do you share from experience? How do you share your experience with the worldwide? It's simple. You go global. That is the word. Go global. And as you can see, in 10 years, okay, in only 10 years, We got to grow from a $3,000 investment in our company to become actually a worldwide sponsor at first for MotoGP. In a MotoGP, by the way, do you know what MotoGP is? Are you sure? Let me explain you. I think you don't know what it is. There is two major motorsport competitions in the worldwide. One of them is Formula One for the four-wheel cars, okay? The other one is the MotoGP, the World Championship for motorbikes, where all the world races. There is 10 teams in the world. And guess what? CryptoDATA, as of today, is the owner of one of these MotoGP teams. Guys, that is huge. We got to have our own MotoGP races. It's called the Grand Prix of Austria, and this year, 2023, the Grand Prix of India. Actually, it's CryptoDATA Grand Prix of India. You can Google the news, actually. MotoGP comes for the first time in history in India this year, racing on a track. And that race is actually a CryptoDATA sponsored with a CryptoDATA team running out of 10. So growing a successful business is not only about technology, it's not only about what you do in-house. It's all about how you express your success, how you share the success with the others, how you share the success to the worldwide, and actually make them understand. Replicate, replicate, replicate. Duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. It is all about duplicating. Okay, once you see the success story and the success model, you just have to focus the mind on it, and do the same. Try to do the same. Target high and try to achieve. Target high and try to achieve. What's all about MotoGP? What do we want to prove with this? We're a technology company, and we showcase our products, technology, and things. Guys, for you, for the community, okay? It is all about community. It is all about trustworthiness. It is all about networking. You all know what networking is, right? It's all about networking, valuation, value. Once you're valuable, you have to show it. It's for nothing to have a valuable asset unless you expose it, unless you show it. Growth. Of course, once you have a worldwide exposure, you can easily grow. You can easily bring your products known to the worldwide. You can easily actually make the others understand your products are successful, reliable, and they can be trusted on time. You can be trusted as a company, as well your products can be trusted. And of course, reputation and brand awareness. That is the most important. And guess what? Do you think CryptoDATA, we at CryptoDATA, went to the worldwide exposure, such as MotoGP, just for us? No. We made it for you. We made it for you guys, because as I previously mentioned, and if we go back in the slides, let's remember, who is our sales company? I don't hear. Zixar, okay? Zixar is our sales company. Do you see any other sales company in this picture? No. So then, let's recap. Who is the sales? Zixar. Who is the developer? CryptoDATA. Why do we promote the products? To sell better, to sell more, to grow sales, to grow valuation and reputation. Who is the beneficiary of the sales? Exactly. You guys. That is the most important thing, guys. You are the beneficiaries, actually, of all our technological innovation, of all our technological improvement. And let's go back again. Will we ever sell cars at CryptoDATA? No. We will never sell cars, because we don't manufacture cars. We're technology developers. We develop technology, we implement it to the automotive industry, and you guys, as validators for the Xiden network, as members of Zixar sales company, you benefit from all the reputation of our technology, from the demand generated by our technology. Okay? It's nothing to have a market unless you have demand and offer. We at CryptoDATA, we generate technology, we build technology, we promote it, and you guys are the beneficiaries. You are the validators of the Xiden network. That is the beauty. Xiden is the core. Xiden is the core of all our projects, even though we don't sell cars. We sell technology to the automotive industry, of course. We don't sell trees in a ternary tree, but that one uses our technology. In MotoGP, we don't sell motorcycles, of course, but we promote our technologies for you guys, for the Zixar people. And that is amazing. And we have an amazing, amazing community growing, fastly growing in India. And I have to admit, I'm impressed. It's for the first time in my life, I am impressed about the speed of growth, the seriosity, the mindset, the focus, the vibe of the Indian people. Guys, you are amazing. And I personally want to thank you. Me, Ovidiu, Toma, the CEO of CryptoDATA, I'm grateful for all of you here and for everybody watching us today, for all the hard effort, for all the hard work you do. Because actually without you guys, without our community, without Zixar, we would not be the same. We would be just a technology developer, and that's it. With you guys, we're a successful technology developer. We successfully introduce our products to the worldwide. And that's a very, very, very cheerful thing. Thank you very much for that. So, our team is called CryptoDATA Aprilia RNF. Let's put it like this. Who is Aprilia? Have you ever heard about Aprilia? Have you ever heard of Suzuki? Yamaha? Ducati? Aprilia? Aprilia is actually one of the top 4 largest, best motorbikes manufacturers in the world. And we got to choose them better than Yamaha. This year, we were racing on Yamaha. The next year, we race with Aprilia, with something better. We are actually one of the top 10, again, top 10 in the world, racing teams in the MotoGP Worldwide Championship. Do you know how many live followers, viewers there is in MotoGP? Have you got any idea? Over a weekend, in a real time. In MotoGP, there's more than 180 million, 180 million people watching this sport. If in Formula 1 there's 200, 210 million viewers, in MotoGP we have 180 million people who follow us, who watch us, who understand our technology, generate demand, and you guys, Zixar, you have to sell. We bring demand, you have to generate sales. Let's repeat. We bring the demand, we bring the technology, you guys just have to rely on it and bring it to the users. What else comes the next year? Have you ever seen this logo before? The red one. Oh, this is what all you can? Guys, there is people in the world who never dream actually, or they dream to go and view the Formula 1 from the tribunes. We dream, and most likely the dream will come true, the next year to have the same partnership like we have with MotoGP as well in the Formula 1. We're now under negotiations for the next year to become one of the Formula 1 business partners, sponsors, and why not a team owner. So yes, we go that far. The dream goes that far from a $3,000 investment back in the days. 10 years ago, a $3,000 investment turned into what we are today and who we are today. A worldwide known technology developer company. Is that cool? I don't hear you. That's a proper cheer. Yes, indeed. It's a long journey. It's the past 10 years of a lot of hard work just to make everything possible. But here we are today. Of course, when we speak about the past, you have to speak about the future as well. What's the past without the future? What's the future without the past? Past brings experience, feedback, reputation, growth. Past develops things, but then you have to construct in the future. How do you construct in the future? We're here in Mumbai. For our first time, it's personally for me the first time in India, but definitely it's not the last. Definitely I'll be here 10, 20, 50, 100 times more. Why? Because I love it. Because personally I love it, and we as a company love it. We love the Indian market, and that means for the strategy, for the 2023, so for the next year strategy, definitely we aim to set up a office distribution here locally in India. Why? Because you are an amazing community, guys. You deserve it. Logistics hub as well, as probably some of you already know, and we've discussed about the subject. Next year, and probably by the end of this year, we start our logistics hub in India. We have to expand also to the emerging Asian markets around. Why? Because you guys are networkers. You are networkers, and you can. Asia is actually driven by India. India is the heart, the soul, the center of the economy, and the largest and most powerful country in the Asian sphere. So why not actually to expand the business in the Asian world? Actually, 2023 for us, it's an amazing and will be an amazing year for growth. Growing and growing and growing. It's exponential. We are here to last, we are here to grow on a long term, and we are here for long already. We build technology long before we build the sales, because that is actually, in our opinion, a healthy way, a strong way of building a business. First, you build the products. Secondly, you test the products, you introduce the products to the worldwide, and then you start selling. If you do the vice versa, if you start with building actually sales of nothing, it's a nonsense. I would never suggest somebody to build a business based on nothing. No, build a product, identify actually in the market the demand, identify the problem, build a product, and generate sales. Once you generate sales, what do you need to do? Grow, build strategy, develop strong, healthy, wealthy, with a cool mindset, and then you can consider yourself an accomplished businessman. So 2023 is about growth in India, in Asian markets, expanding, and optimization. Optimization is the word. Why do I say so? Sometimes when you go on a different continent with a different mentality, with different taxation policies on delivering products, sometimes you might face some logistics issues. And we did. We faced a lot of logistics issues in 2022. We started to improve, to optimize, and 2023 is the year in which we can call our logistics hub an optimized delivery hub, in which our estimated delivery time for our customers in the Indian country should be under 3 days. So this is where we need to be, 2023 by the beginning of the year. We need to make sure each customer actually receives the product in as much as 3 days. If I do that, I consider myself an accomplished leader for the Indian market. And I promise I will not sleep until we can do that, to reduce the delivery times, which now probably is 10, 12, 15 days. Of course, when considering business strategy for a short term, you need to have a strong business strategy for a long term. Because what's a short term without a long term? Okay, you have to look in the future, understand from the past, and build. You have to imagine the future, take the experience from the past, and build in the present. So definitely we need for the next 3 or 4 years to build a better, stronger, healthier brand awareness. We have a brand identity, we have a corporate identity, but definitely all the time you need to grow. You need to grow and have brand recognition. That's the most important in the market. Why do some people, and I'm pretty sure you all know, somebody who only buys Samsung phones, why do they buy Samsung phones? Because they recognize the brand. Why do you drink Coca-Cola? Because you recognize the brand. It's all about that. Maybe those devices are not the best, I don't know. Maybe those drinks you drink are not the best, but it's brand recognition. Once you see the brand, once you know the brand is a serious one, and once you know the brand delivers quality, you keep engaging with the brand. And out of a sudden, you're not a customer, you are a consumer. Whether we're talking about technology, talking about the juices, drinks, no matter what, name them, you need and you become actually a consumer because you like the brand, the product, the quality, the security of it, and so on. So that's our long-term vision, to have brand awareness, trust, and reputation. Let's not forget, reputation is the best. You will never, and nobody will ever, actually use a product, use a service of a non-reputable company. It's all about reputation that brings you in the market, that keeps you alive in the market. Multiple market penetrations. Definitely Asian continent. India and the Asian countries are our target. But we can do better. We can grow higher. Remember, we grew up from a handful of individuals in a small warehouse in Romania to a worldwide reputation company with a worldwide exposure, and we can do more. We can approach different other markets. We can approach the African market, in which we're not that present for the moment. We can approach the Latin American market. So that is actually the long-run vision, to become a worldwide known brand, a worldwide distributed brand, with reputation, trust, value, seriosity, good products, quality, and name them. Guys, you fell asleep? I don't hear nobody. I think you're sleeping. I don't know what's happening here. So, for the moment, it's me, Ovidiu, Toma. I will leave you onwards with our host and our other guests, and see you in a while. After we'll have the lunch break, I'll be back on the stage for some other new cool things. No? No, I'm not leaving. Of course I'm not leaving. Why, you thought you'd get rid of me so fast? No. So, I have a surprise for you guys. I have a surprise because, of course, who we are? We are that guys from CryptoDATA developing what? Technology. Again, we develop technology. So if we develop technology, and I come here in India, and I have a surprise, what kind of a surprise may I have? Tell me. Okay, so today we have to unveil, and it's the first time we unveil, a new product in our CryptoDATA portfolio. Why? Because we keep developing products on a daily basis. Now we unveil this product, but we have 2 more products for the next month, for the next quarter. We all the time upfront develop so we can bring novelty, innovation, and technology, okay, into the Zixar hands, into the Zixar community. So we on one side research and develop, on the other side develop the product. And today I have a surprise for you. I'm not going to tell you what the surprise is until, my dear colleagues, we play something for you. So, is it a boy? Is it a girl? No. It is Tinker.
Oh, wow, fantastic.
It is probably the world's smallest, most powerful desktop computer. Yes, this is a desktop computer, whether you like to believe it or not, in the world. It is called Tinker. And this thing is one of a kind, developed over the last 2 years. Actually, our ambition was to further develop, to further innovate, all the time. Remember, I told you before, We wanted to exceed even the trend set up by the major corporates in the market. Okay? If the Americans do something, that doesn't mean we have to copy the Americans. Why don't we build better? Why don't we build more reliable than the others? So you all remember probably that all bulky desktop computers you probably have at home, you probably have in the office, and everybody has at home and in the office. This thing replaces them all, is more powerful, more efficient, more energy efficient than all those things, and it barely weighs 100 and something grams, and you can put it in your pocket. You can literally fit your desktop computer in a pocket. Can you do that with the other ones, with the old ones? You need a backpack. Not even on a backpack. You need a big, bulky trash bag to carry the old desktop computers. That's actually where the old desktop computers should reach shortly, in the trash bin. Because Tinker actually solves them all. Tinker comes exactly like the previous products, with the CryptoDATA operating system that literally protects you guys. It's a secured environment for your day-by-day needs, for protecting your assets, for protecting yourselves. Yes, cybersecurity is meant to protect you. Cybersecurity is meant to work. Cybersecurity tools are meant to work for you while you think about your business, while you think about your family, your beloved ones, your job. No matter what you do, you don't have to be an IT engineer to securely operate a computer, to make sure you're not virused, hacked, hijacked, or somebody's trying to steal your identity, your funds, your name it. Okay? That is actually why we develop cybersecurity tools. So what else Tinker can do? Because as I used you, all our products come with 3 different, okay? 1, 2, 3 different usabilities, okay? That's actually the beauty of our development. That's actually our core and our heart, to develop better than the others. So if you buy now from the market a smartphone, that is a multimedia smartphone, correct? But ours are different. Ours are multimedia, you do privacy and cybersecurity, and you do validation capacity as well. All our products come in 3 usage phases, in 3 usability or use cases, and can be successful in all of them. The same with Tinker, actually. Tinker is at once a multimedia computer, a regular computer that can run any Windows or alike operating system, runs CryptoDATA OS, so runs cybersecurity and secured environment for protecting yourselves, and also does validation at its best for the Xiden network. So from the very beginning, our product is different. It offers you more, and it costs a lot less. Just like all the other products, we offer more, and it costs less than the market average. And that is actually our target all the time, to have a better price than the market average and offer our users multimedia, cybersecurity, and validation capacity. And that is one of a kind. Let's see what Tinker can do. Validation, up to 140 cycles in the Xiden network. So it's actually up 150%, 1.5 times more than the previous things, than the previous computers. What else it can do? 210% less energy waste, 2.1 times less power consumption. If the previous products, if BAS probably goes 70 watts hour, this tiny little device goes down to 26 watt hour power consumption. That is probably as much as your smartphone charging. That much this computer does power consumption. 27, 28 watts. And that is, again, probably a world first to have such a low power consumption, powerful computer. And that's the beauty out of it. And then, bulky. Is it bulky? No. It's at least 4 times smaller than a small form factor computer. So ours is smaller than the small computer. Isn't that cool? Yes, it's 4 times smaller in size than a normal computer, is faster, and does less power consumption. That is the beauty. It is amazing. Of course, when we built this thing, we inspired ourselves from the industry, because what's more reliable than the industrial components? You know, in the market, there is different grades of components. When the industrial components are the most reliable, because they're the most heavy-duty or hardly used components. That is actually why we inspired ourselves in developing Tinker from the industrial components, such as cooling, the heat sinks, the antennas, the plugs, and everything. It is long-run, heavy-duty components. Less space, and you do not need a data center to host it. It doesn't do heat. It doesn't, I mean, a normal computer will heat up, will make a lot of noise, and you need a lot of space to host it. Those times are gone. You don't dissipate heat, you don't need bulky places to store them, and it is noiseless. It is noiseless, I repeat. There's no noise going from this guy. So this is the future, guys. This is how the future looks like into computing, into computers, into desktop computers, and into crypto data development. So, now, for good, I am leaving you on good hands, but of course, I will see you later, after the lunch break. So, thank you very much for being with me. We have a lot more surprises to show today. Guys, please stand up. First of all, let's have a round of applause for the entire CryptoDATA team, which is not now on stage, but they work in the background, probably sometimes more than I do. Let's have a round of applause for the Indian community, which is actually the best. For you guys, you deserve it. Let's have another round of applause for the next guest. You haven't met him yet, but you'll meet him shortly. You have to. Thank you very much. I will see you after the lunch break, but now I leave you on good hands with our host. And I leave you with our host for the next guests, and after the lunch break, I will come back on the stage with some new and more cool stuff. So I invite on the stage our guest.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ovidiu. Thank you very much. We are enlightened. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
A big round of applause for Mr. Ovidiu. All of you, thank you very much. Thank you. Great. So inspiring. I was almost lost in the presentation. Yeah, please have a seat. Please have a seat. It's not finished. We will have the lunch break shortly. We still have one speaker to listen to. I know you are hungry because there's a lot of information was shared. So I request you to kindly be seated. All of you gentlemen, kindly be seated. Is one presentation still going to happen? Okay, there is a break available, and the food will only be available in the break time. So even if you go now, there is no food outside. So kindly be in the hall. People at the back,